Yesterday, August the 8th, I saw these images coming out of Summerland, British Columbia. The Bald Range wildfire had grown with extraordinary speed, forcing evacuations throughout the area. And I recognized this place because 11 months ago, almost to the day, I was there. On September 6, 2025, I was traveling through British Columbia's Okanagan Valley on my way to Summerland. Even then, smoke hung over the landscape. The distant hills faded into the haze, and although the orchards and vineyards remained green, much of the surrounding grass was dry and straw-colored. But I wasn't there because of the wildfire. I was there for a train. The next morning, September 7th, I boarded the Kettle Valley Steam Railway behind Canadian Pacific steam locomotive number 3716, called the Spirit of Summerland. This heritage railway operates over a surviving portion of the historic Kettle Valley Railway, carrying passengers through the hills above Summerland. And despite the smoky sky on this particular Sunday, it was pretty much business as usual. Passengers climbed aboard, 3716 was under steam, and we headed out through the valley. From the train, the contrast in the landscape was quite striking. There were green orchards and vineyards in the valley, and immediately beside them, the hillsides and grass looked almost like straw. And running a steam locomotive through country this dry obviously requires precautions. Following our train was this high rail vehicle. Its job was to travel behind us and to check the right-of-way for any sparks or cinders from the steam locomotive that might potentially cause a fire. At the time, it was just simply another interesting part of watching a heritage railway operate during a very dry summer. Looking at these pictures 11 months later, it feels rather different. Eventually, we reached Canyon View near the end of our journey. There isn't a great deal of room here, so the operation itself was part of the experience. The train backed onto the trestle and then returned. Passengers weren't allowed to get off and take pictures of this operation, so we just got to see it from our seats. After the locomotive changed ends, what had been the rear of the train suddenly put us directly behind the power. And then 3716 took us back towards Prairie Valley. It was one of those wonderfully ordinary heritage railway days. People taking photographs, crew members waving, passengers leading out to watch, and an old steam locomotive doing what it was built to do more than a century ago. Before leaving, I took a photograph of this sign. I don't remember thinking very much about it at the time. Please come again. Of course. Maybe someday I would. 11 months later, on August 8th, 2026, photographs from the Kettle Valley Steam Railway appeared in my Facebook feed. And suddenly, I was looking at a landscape that I knew. Only now, it was threatened by the Bald Range wildfire. The railway suspended operations, and its locomotive and passenger equipment were moved to a safer location as a precaution. As I make this video on August the 9th, 2026, the Bald Range wildfire has grown to well over 10,000 hectares. Summerland has been evacuated, thousands of people have been displaced from the surrounding region, and British Columbia has declared a provincial state of emergency. Now, I want to be very clear about something. As of the information available while I'm making this video, I have not seen confirmation that the Kettle Valley Steam Railway itself has been destroyed. This is an active wildfire, conditions are changing rapidly, and the important story right now is the safety of the people who live and work in Summerland and the surrounding communities. I don't know what this landscape will look like when the fire is finally over, and I don't know yet what this will mean for the Kettle Valley Steam Railway. But I am very glad that on September 7th, 2025, I happen to be carrying a camera, because this is what Summerland looked like 11 months ago, and this is what it sounded like. Like this and want to see more? Subscribe to this channel and you'll get to see all the latest videos. Don't forget to push like and share. Thank you so much.